Well, it's Friday. It's time to find a good movie to watch. And where else should we turn but our favorite movie reviewer, Jackson Murphy from lights-camera-jackson.com. Jackson, how are you?
Hey, good morning, Randy. Happy final Friday for you. My gosh, 40 years in radio. My gosh, wow.
It's been a long time.
Excited to share these final four movies with you. We got some good, some bad. We'll get into it.
Okay, pick me a good one. We got a drama to start with here, Jackson. What do we got?
It's got a good section in it. This is called White Noise. It's in theaters this weekend, ahead of it being on Netflix on December 30. It stars Adam Driver, Greta Gerwig, and Don Cheadle. It's set in the 80s about a college professor, his wife, their kids in California, and a big unexpected event occurs. And a portion of the movie is really writer-director Noah Baumbach's commentary on COVID. Basically, even though it's set in the 80s, you can tell that. So this is the most attention-grabbing section for sure. But the rest of the movie's kind of messy, and Noah Baumbach really wants to tell us how to think and what to think instead of letting us do that for ourselves. So I have problems with that. There is a song during the end credits called New Body Rumba by LCD Soundsystem that's very good. Could be an original song nominee this award season for White Noise.
Okay, so we got a good song and a little piece of a part of it is good. What are you gonna do? We're talking to Jackson Murphy, our favorite movie reviewer. Now, Will Smith is back in a movie.
This is Will Smith's new movie. He filmed this before he won the Oscar for King Richard and the slap at the Oscars back in March. This is Emancipation. It is on Apple TV Plus starting today. Smith plays Peter, an enslaved man who in 1863, as Lincoln signs the Emancipation Proclamation, escapes, must get to Baton Rouge in hopes of freedom and maybe seeing his family again. The score, the cinematography, the sound work, excellent. This is directed by Antoine Fuqua. The story is fairly straightforward until we get to a sort of interesting final half hour. There's definitely some intensity that comes through. It's a demanding role for Will Smith, but I don't think it's his best, deepest, most profound performance in a movie ever, or the deepest role ever for him. We'll see if he ends up getting nominated again. But personally, I do not think it's a phenomenal Will Smith performance or movie. It's okay. Emancipation on Apple TV Plus.
I'm talking to Jackson Murphy. I have a question about that. Now, he quit the Academy. Can he still be nominated?
Yes, he can still be nominated. He just cannot attend the Academy Awards or any Academy events for about a decade.
Okay. All right, now the next one is Night at the Museum, kinda. What do we got here?
It's a new Night at the Museum movie. Kamunra rises again on Disney Plus. It's a new hand-drawn animated film, follow-up installment in the franchise. Basically a whole new voice cast, but Larry Daly's son is now the night guard for the summertime. A Pharaoh rises again. Thomas Lennon, who co-wrote the first film, popular comic actor, voices Teddy Roosevelt this time, taking over for Robin Williams. He does a good job with that. It's friendly looking animation, definitely for young kids, kind of has the vibe of a TV series, and we'll see if maybe there will be a series on Disney Plus after this film.
All right, talking to Jackson Murphy, our favorite movie reviewer. We've got one more, another drama. What's this one?
It is a drama, and very appropriate that we're finishing with a film called Last Film Show. This is on digital platforms, and it is India's submission for the international feature category for the Oscars this year, and I hope it gets nominated. It's a wonderful film. It's about a boy named Samay who befriends a movie theater projectionist and falls in love with movies. It has the humor and the heart, fantastic dialogue and performances, and some legitimate surprises. Out of all the movies this season that are love letters to movies and to film, actual film itself, this is the most successful and the best one. I love this movie. Last Film Show, available on digital.
Wow, that sounds good. All right, we'll put the trailers up for all these movies at 995theriver.com. Jackson, where do people find your stuff?
Yeah, for all my thoughts on this holiday season's big movies and getting into award season, go to lights-camera-jackson.com, Twitter at LCJ Reviews, and Instagram at LightsCamJackson. Randy, it has been a great 2 years and 2 months with you. Probably the most fascinating 2-year period ever for movies, or one of them for sure. So much has changed, so much has happened, and it's been a thrill to be here with you here on 99.5 The River, talking about all of that with you over these last couple of years. I wish you all the best.
Thank you. I appreciate it. You know, we had a lot of things. You think back, we were talking about old movies coming back to the theaters, or you know, when COVID was underway and no movies were going on, but yet you found us good things to watch.
Yeah, it's amazing. The theaters were still closed. We were opening them back up and giving all the news of that and the new movies and the older movies and so many places you can watch movies now. It's really been an incredible time, and it's been great talking about all of that with you.
Well, I have enjoyed having you on the show, and thank you for all your wisdom. And he's a good guy. Go check out his stuff. It's Jackson Murphy, our favorite movie reviewer.
Thank you, Randy.
All right, bye-bye.